Okay. So for what I put your stuff in and see when you listen to it. Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all my women and outside there. To all my women and how you are doing this morning. The young girls, young women, all women. And we can just do this without the men's intervention. So I want to salute all the feminists in chief, other men who are out there advocating for the rights of women with regards to water sanitation and hygiene. WASH for short. The day is sunny. Yeah, in Duper Road, Peaceville, outside the nation's capital, Liberia. Let me put it that way, because we have people watching, listening as well from everywhere. So, well, the day is actually sunny with no clouds in sight. And gradually by gradually, it's shining so brightly. So, welcome to Her Voice radio program. Yes, this is a 1 hour program brought to you by Water in Liberia together with the Liberia Wash Consortium with funding from Irish Aid. So this program is aired on Truth FM every Tuesday from 11 to 12 noon. Her voice provides the opportunity to discuss issues related to water sanitation and hygiene. And whenever you hear us say wash, we are talking about water sanitation and hygiene. And we aim to share knowledge and information, influence good decision making, encourage collaboration, and generate ideas to enhance women's and girls' access to sustainable health practices, nutrition, and sexual reproductive health and rights. So today, Oba is a woman. Okay, so good morning to Madam Miata family. How you doing? Oh my, we're trying to find small thing for you for this song, yeah. Thanks for your contribution on Her Voice radio program. Yes, woman. I mean, we focus on women's issues. And then last time I remember the men were talking about we're talking about menstrual hygiene management, and then they and how we can reduce, the government can reduce or remove tariff
Yeah,
on
tariff
or
on.
taxes on
Mm-hmm.
sanitary
But
products or
mm-hmm.
parts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or materials. So somebody called from Bonkade, I don't know where, but he said
Bon County.
Bonkade.
Bon County.
Oh, where he said from Bonkade, you remember?
Yeah, he was talking how it was embarrassing and we should stop that kind of topic. And
They will
they
go
will go
there
there
and they'll
and
put the
go
country
there
there
was
outside. The way I brief, they are brief. Yeah. Your kid do it, say,
you're
Mama,
doing
Joe,
the
what
people
that will not
society.
happen. Is
You're
it?
doing the people society.
Oh my God. And then the other man said, so if we remove the taxes for on the sanitary pass, y'all will stop talking about it. I said, no, we're elevating
Mm-hmm.
topic.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, our kids say it goes for a period of time. When this one is answered, we pick up
Yeah, we'll
another
pick up
one.
enough.
And
Sure.
yes, so it's good to be back again. Okay, so yes, it's good to be back, and today we're going to have a really wonderful time. I mean, the place is the weather is, I mean, it's sunny out there. I'm really, really enjoying it.
Mm.
I mean, it been raining. I always said, my best weather is rainy season. But sometimes the rain misbehaves.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it wets you. Even if you see, even if you look, I promise that I buy umbrella because the last time I bought umbrella, ah, I misplaced it and I said, God will help me. Then when this is when I will not buy umbrella.
God will help you for you to borrow. It really can
Because
go.
I mean, somebody will just take it.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
people forget about it. I don't
yeah.
know
I
about
mean,
you.
so I'm holding fast to it. I will not buy umbrella until they hold me. Yeah, something like that will happen.
I wish September rain can let it beat you.
All right, so it's going to be back again on this sunny Tuesday morning. It's 9 minutes after 11 a.m. here in Liberia. My name is Magdalene Finasai, and I'm here with Princess Zuza. She will give us her middle name today. And guess what? We're going to be discussing on proper hygiene and safe food management practices. So we anticipating Madam Regina Moore from the Nutrition Division at the Ministry of Health via telephone. So I mean, if we get her, it's going to be great. If not, we're going to have a dialogue talking
Mhm.
about proper hygiene and safe food management. When we started the show, um, I think the second phase, I mean, the beginning part of the second phase, and one of my bosses from the water said, Madeline, you gotta be careful how you talk about, these things on the radio. I said, yes, we will try our best. Sometimes it's, I mean, you say things and get people too afraid,
Mhm.
or being so blunt, and some other people get offended. And I mean, sometimes it's we just in a very difficult position, but I mean, it's been a really wonderful time. The first phase, the second, and here we are, concluding little by little. And yes, we will tell you when actually this phase will come to an end. And every good thing must have an end,
Mhm.
whether it will be renewed, whether God knows about that. And thanks so much to Water Aid for sponsoring this program. And this program is, widely listened to,
Yeah.
and people, the participation, the calls, and from from everywhere, from our own man, from the young women, from men,
Mhm.
and makes it very interesting. It helps us. We learn a lot from the experts that come here.
Yeah.
We learn a lot from you who are listening. You usually give your recommendations, and
Mhm.
it's highly taken. We record everything, the programs, out of the every day we record these programs, and they are saved in our database to ensure that we continue. It's not something that we just, oh yeah, you place a call and at the end of the day you're done with it. No, 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 no. We have your recommendations. They are taken. This program is listened to by the sponsors and partners.
Sure.
Yes, and partners, they take note. It may not happen immediately.
Mm-hmm.
They,
But they are listening. They
they
are
are listening,
following.
they're taking notes, the recommendations and everything, and we'll continue with the advocacy. So
Mhm.
don't say, I get tired. But I'm not gonna, call again and to contribute or say this or say that because my community have been without water, we can see it. Continue to say it. You have to be consistent.
Mhm.
You have to be persistent. You have to be very, very much committed when you want to change.
Yeah.
Change doesn't come
Overnight.
overnight.
Mm-mm.
It's a gradual process. It takes time. But with your consistency, we can move mountains.
Mm-hmm.
We can call the attention of government officials, policymakers, international partners to ensure that we effectuate change.
Yeah.
We bring solutions to uh, uh, your community, your livelihood is restored within these areas
Mm-hmm.
because water is very essential. We all know how water is essential. Yes,
Water is life.
now water is life.
Mm-hmm.
75% of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know about the data integrity science. I'm not missing it.
Thank God you say tear green.
And I'm going to
I
tell
said
you.
thank God you say tear green. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you.
I'm going to tell me.
Mm.
Okay, so Martina Bros, how you doing? I see you for long. The last time I saw you at the bakery, the bakery on the highway there, and I really wanted her to buy me pizza, but I felt sorry for her that day, and
Mm.
she finished using all her money. But yes, Martina Brooks.
I learned about you. Just the other day, I went to visit the borrowed child and saw that the Chinese people were very happy. You told me that a half of one instrument of his people. When I asked for the reason why he has people so empty, he told me that the other people told them to make sure to always drink clean and safe water. They only have for water. And because I want our women and children to be nothing like my friend who are people, I want you mom with the image to please join me in talking to our people so we can protect all the places where we can get drinking water from. Now, who are the Jesus? I must say I would love for our women and children to be healthy. But tell me, what those people are really doing to keep their drinking water clean and safe? Well, what I see is that they make sure the fence around their homes where they get their drinking water from. So children and animals can play around. I also noticed that they can properly clean and cover the water gallons where they can get their drinking water from to prevent them from getting inside. Chisama, thank you so much for letting me know that I will keep our drinking water clean and safe. We and our children will be healthy. I will make sure that me and my children will drink clean and safe drinking water by fencing the heaven where I get my drinking water from and cleaning and covering my water gallons. Yes, and it would be so good that other people in this town follow what you do. Let them keep their drinking water clean and safe for better life. It will be like our friend. This is from the night out of your life like this. Ministry of help. Watch out, ministry. With the water. That's what you get.
So let's get it straight. Princess Almost Fumi is about 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water.
Princess almost.
You almost fooled me. Hey, Princess, you almost fooled me. How was your weekend?
The weekend was great. Bless God for that so much. And you?
No, I'm really asking a question. Why you brushing coming on me?
Okay.
Yeah, so I say, how was your weekend?
My weekend was blessed. At least the best part about it is I went to church on Sunday because they have for me.
You look like a very good Christian.
Trying to be a good one, very good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look.
By God's grace, I'm trying to take that back.
So tell me some of the sins that you can commit.
Like serious. Like
Oh, no,
seriously for now. For now.
No, I'm sorry.
Look us stop.
So that her voice, we're talking about. We'll be talking about somebody says it. But anyway, if you're watching right now, somebody said, lift your hair up to the camera small now so I can see this wonderful magazine. Mm-hmm. Let me hear my people. Let me wear my coat. I'm wearing a gold coat, and it's matching princess's hair color.
Yeah.
So gold coat, gold hair. Mm-hmm. Yes. So we're about to take Madame Moore. She's she's based somewhere, but she said I will do all I can do to ensure that I'm on the show this morning. So yes, let's go now to get Madame Moore. Her voice, man. Proper hygiene and safe food management practices. Okay, so yes, we have Madam Regina Moore from the Nutrition Division at the Ministry of Health, and she's our guest for today on Her Voice. Good morning, ma'am. It's good to have you on.
Good morning, Madam. Good morning to everyone.
Okay, so well,
yes,
and on a serious note, really want to appreciate you, and I want to inform the public that people like you should be celebrated. We shouldn't wait for a specific time or International Women's Day to give your flower. And on a short notice, you say yes. The passion in your voice, you say, "Mightily, I will do it," just because I know you reached out to me and say we need some expert um, intervention this morning. I'm going to make myself available. And you say, I'm in a tune. I will get outside to talk with you, with the people of Liberia. And I want to say to the Ministry of Health, you have a very committed person. And please know that. And we want to honor you on on her voice this morning, Princess Zuza and I.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Matoni. And sorry for the poor quality of my voice. I'm sorry for serious cold, but I think I can manage if you are getting me clear.
Yes, the people are getting you. And today, like we previously said, our topic today is proper hygiene and safe food management. So let's begin. What for the next minutes, she's not going to be here for long, but she's going to tell us about proper hygiene and safe food management. Let's begin with proper hygiene. What are some of those proper hygiene practices that we can look out for, or we can ensure that it becomes part of us, and some of these best practices when it comes to proper hygiene management.
Okay, I want to appreciate you for having me on the show this morning again. Regina Moore from the Ministry of Health. So let us firstly look at what is proper hygiene. And so proper hygiene, it has to do with practices or activities that you do to keep things healthy and clean, either personally or your surrounding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So when it comes to good practices, one of the most important things that we usually talk about, we make it out of song, is this washing of hands.
Okay.
Yes, and these are simple. These are some of the simple things that people overlook. And when it comes to hand washing, and hand washing should be applied in every aspect of our lives. We wash our hands before eating.
Mm-hmm.
We wash our hands after eating. We wash our hands after using the latrine or the toilet in our simple English.
Mm-hmm.
And then some other practices have to do with sneezing in our elbows or coughing.
Okay.
If you can bear me witness, a lot of us or a lot of people do not know how to sneeze, where to sneeze, and whatever means when it comes to sneezing.
Mm-hmm.
And even when it comes to coughing. So
what do we cough? What should we cough?
Where should we cough?
Yeah, how do we do it?
If you know that you have developed cough or cold, it's good to travel with a handkerchief, a small towel, or tissue or napkin, just in case you forget about any of those things. If you want to cough, just bend your elbow over and put your mouth right in the corner of your elbow for coughing or for sneezing.
Okay.
And the reason is, when you are coughing or sneezing, there are particles that come out of your nose or your mouth that will easily spread in the air, and then there's someone that is sitting by out in the taxi or whatever gallery you are in, and that person will be able to catch that cough or cold from you. So these are some of the good practices when it comes to hygiene. We also have what we call personal hygiene.
Yeah.
And personal hygiene has to do with cleaning your bodies or your body. And it has health benefits. And you will not believe it. The other day I was looking through some document. Personal hygiene has to do with the cleaning of your feet, your nails, and your hair or your scalp, and also menstrual hygiene. So these are all personal things that we need to do, even your clothes. Regularly taking bath. These are things that we have. These are things that we are faced with in a society, in a community. You pass by young men nowadays. You have to hold your nose just so you can smell the bad odor from their clothes or from their body.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Some of our women will look behind your heels. Feet hygiene is very important. You have to clean your toes, your feet. She's laughing.
The manicure and the pedicure.
Okay, that's a big name, several last name for that.
Yeah.
Manicure and pedicure. but that is foot hygiene or feet hygiene. That you can even do it at home.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that at home.
Mm-hmm.
You soak your feet in the warm water. You can put small chloride data in it.
Yeah.
And you see your feet will get soaked and all of those dead skin. Those are all dead skin on the diet, that get into it. And these are things that we overlook, we don't do. And somebody will have somebody nice friend or a fiancé or somebody want to come around and see your heel alone or your feet alone, whatever the case. And you think you're not good, but you are good, but then maybe there's a lot of things lacking, and they will all sometimes run over for you.
Yeah, I mean everything we expected this. On a serious note, we knew that you weren't to go everywhere when it comes to especially personal hygiene, which is very, very important. Very, very important. You talk about bathing daily, hand washing, nails, hair care, the hair, our weave caps, yeah, dental hygiene, the weave cap, with the women with the weave cap, the attachments. And, you want to talk about that a little bit? I mean, yeah.
Okay, for the weave cap, we know that naturally your own hair. Like when we're much smaller, we're taught to wash our hair. I think after every 1 or 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Then just imagine you have this attachment on your hair. For the weave cap, you can easily take it off, but you still will play carelessness in washing it.
Mm-hmm.
But for the attachment, my dear, be sitting in a factory, or you riding on a bike, with someone sitting in front of you, you smell it. You smell that hair. It is so disappointing.
Yeah.
You're sweating that hair, especially this rainy season time.
We're in view. Mm-hmm.
We don't go to the salon to do dry cleaning of the hair, all of that.
No.
We just do it, open it, in the sun or whatever we can do.
Mm-hmm.
But this is very important.
Seriously.
This is very, very important. We need to take care of our bodies. We need to keep our hair clean regularly.
All right, you got me laughing, because where I am right now, I got one, and she got attachment, so we're laughing at each other. But it's important, very, very important, because self-care is very important. You don't have to go to the beauty salon to spend all the hundreds of dollars, sit home, wash your hair. I mean, some of these hair dryer, it really get it, dry your hair, you wash it, your feet, put it in the water. The guys can charge sometimes $20, $25. You don't have it. Like she said, put your feet there, while your nails. We the women, we like making nails. And we have to keep our nails clean with all due respect, because we are dealing with food at times, and we have to just be very careful how we go about and taking care of ourselves and our surroundings. It's important. Let's come down to the issue of food, how safe we can keep our food management, best food management practices.
Okay, for food preparation, we have few things that we need to take into consideration. In order to be able to, the place that you are preparing your food has to be safe and clean.
Okay.
We understand that the economic situation, there are a lot of houses that don't have storeroom to keep their food. And even if we have the storeroom, there should be things that you should store the different types of food in. You can even have the storeroom. You have to protect the food from the pets, from rats and roaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So food storage is very, very important when it comes to keeping food safe for consumption or for people to be able to eat safe food. So some of the things that are required,
Mm-hmm.
you should have storage.
Okay.
And for our local setting, we have buckets with tap.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say, for instance, in Tori, Wet Hunger, Liberia, they have the food storage that they provided for community members of over like the Samo community dwellers in Tori district.
Okay.
So they have these bags sealed up with lock attached to it that they can put their food in it for safekeeping from rat and roaches, which
Okay.
is very good. So for some of us who are not privileged to be in that zone to get those boxes, we can also have it for ourselves. We can save your food in a bucket. Nowadays they sell the thing, or there are a lot of things in the market with taps. Even a gallon.
Okay.
Just to have something with tap cover to save the food from rat and roaches. So the storage is very, very important. Even if you prepare the food with safety, and that food is not being stored properly, and you come to cook it, that food will still be contaminated. It will not be safe for people to eat.
Okay.
So we encourage community members to have something to store their food in, and then we also have what we call dish rack. And we encourage people to build outside the house, to build to wipe dishes and other things. There are another thing when it comes to food preparation. You have to keep the dishes clean. You have to keep the kitchen clean. Wherever you are preparing your food, whether it's on a porch or in the kitchen, a lot of houses, especially outside of Monroe, don't have kitchen to prepare their food. But wherever you have to prepare your food, it has to be clean. It has to be clean. The utensils or the dishes or whatever that you are using, whether that pot, most of the time when you try to wash the pot, will not go behind and see whether that pot is thoroughly clean. And these are things that we need to take into consideration. Everything that we do in the kitchen before food preparation has to be clean. Yeah, has to be clean.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what local or national regulations must be followed when it comes to preparing food?
Regulations for
food, let's just say for restaurants or your local homes.
Okay. I think you get a question?
Yeah. What should be in place?
Yeah.
Preparing food in
Yes.
places, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that we don't see in our Kobo shop or restaurant, as we may call it, is that those that are serving the food, because we are not privileged to go into the kitchen where the food is being prepared. But those that are serving the food, their heads should be covered.
Okay.
Their heads should be covered, and even their fingernails. Some of them use these false nails. When you travel out of the country, my dear, when you see other people taking care of food and other restaurants, it's so different from ours here. But these are regulations that we need to follow.
Yes, regulations. You still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So let's talk about fresh, like fruits and vegetables. How can we care for them? Because most of these fruits or vegetables, as you know, they're quick to get rot. Yeah, and then sometimes you see it on the side, and they will still be selling the banana, one side of it, and then sometimes the plum. But then your appetite is calling for you. You have to cut it one side. Please throw some light on it. How dangerous it is for us to eat those kind of fruits that have been let me say routing.
Not cared for properly, right?
Yes, the route.
Okay, so for this type of all fruits should be washed before eating, right?
Okay.
But most of the time, it is the children that are being affected. For we, the older people, we will see the food damaged. Maybe one side has been eaten by some rat or bat or whatever the case may be. We'll easily put it away. Or sometimes older people, they can just take the knife and slide the side that is like
Yeah.
or whatever mark that is on it. But my dear, it is very, very harmful. Any fruit that has been marked by whatever means, and you don't know how that mark on it
Mm-hmm.
is not safe for eating. Even the cucumber can also have mark on it. Plum can have marks on it. Even the tomatoes can also have marks on it.
Sour plum.
It's not safe for eating.
The sour
Even
plum, the yellow one. Sometimes, one side of it damaged and the other side so fresh. You just wash inside. I've seen it so many times myself too.
It should be thrown away.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be thrown away.
Okay.
Whatever, if you have 5 or 6 fruits or 3, if one is damaged, 2 is damaged, the damaged one should be thrown away, and then you can manage whatever for that day.
Okay.
So is there a few food and illness disease?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just it's not very illness. What we call sour belly. We call it food poisoning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once the food has been contaminated or been spoiled, some of us manage with sour food.
Mm.
You find some people, they say the wagi can run my stomach, the other food can run my stomach, this one can happen to me. That food is just not good. Once the food gets sour, it is spoiled.
Mm.
Then we will call that food poisoning. Sometimes your stomach will run severely, and you just think that maybe something else is wrong with you. But sometimes it is that food that you have eaten. You may prepare the food properly, but the safety of the food matters.
Okay.
Now, let's take for instance, somebody will tell young guys when they're cooking the food, they will take the cold spoon and lick the cold spoon to taste whether the food has got all of the seasoning in it.
Mm-hmm.
They will take that same dirty spoon and put it back in the food. And you're thinking that food is safe for the next day.
Okay.
At the break of day, the food gets sour.
Yeah.
They'll just manage to warm it and then share with the rest of the family members.
Mm-hmm.
That food has already been spoiled, so it's not good for consumption.
It give you sour belly. Talking about
sour belly.
the food poisoning indeed. That sour belly will get you. Your stomach will be very troubled. All right, so let's talk about the temperatures at which foods are cooked. Sometimes I was told, I don't know where I got the other education from, but there are some food you can't just overly cook it, and you can't just overly boil this kind of potato green. I got all the nutrients, and just cook it, just boil. And there are some that you have to cook at certain temperature. Yes, please make some clarity with regards to temperatures and cooking food properly.
And the kind of food.
Yeah, the kind of food. Examples.
Okay, so you are 100% right. Here in Liberia, we cook food, we overcook our food, which is very, very true. If somebody cook potato for you today, maybe you chew in it or maybe calories, and it's a bit high, so the person don't know how to cook. Why? Because it's the food I have done food. And because we overcook the food, most of the nutrients are out of the food. So we just eat empty food. So that's why we encourage people to eat other foods that are rich in iron or iron, other nutrients or vitamin and minerals that are found in this food.
Okay.
Therefore, potato green should not boil too much. And most of all who cook the food with potato green, you fry the gravy is that if smell that points, full not done yet. So we are not cooking on stove to know, how many minutes or how many hours the food should boil for. We are all used to cook out or the firewood. but the food should not it should not boil too much.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's certain food. Now like the other food that I need to be boiled, like the maybe the pea food, and you go buy just put small water on it, and buy a run your stomach. Yeah. I mean, but tell us some of the foods that needs proper cooking. Some of the foods that need proper cooking. Examples of some of them.
Okay, and let's take for instance of the beans.
Okay.
The beans that will cook. And I just the beans for the leafy vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
They are not hard to do.
Okay.
Maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. But we don't let it get time to people because not many persons will have that wash or that food, close up to them, to be washing the time. How many minutes it pass through all of that. So you cannot determine from the cooker. But it's just to encourage them, so to maintain some of those food, we encourage them to cook or to eat diversified food, different types of food.
Okay.
For the potato grain has iron in it, and then we can put the bone in there to have to produce the protein, the crawfish or whatever that you can put in it. So if you lost some of those nutrients, at least some will still remain in it.
Okay.
Some will still remain in it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Please go on.
For the vegetables, the bitter ball, the eggplant, the okra, those are food that shouldn't overcook too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here in Liberia, it is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because say over our in Donku.
They don't go. They don't go. They're not food. They're not correct. They're not coming down here. Have customers for that.
Yes. Yeah. People. I mean, they lose customers, right? And then also some relationships have been broken because they say the person can't cook, and maybe the person to live somewhere, and I don't know what they got their own have done cooking from it, and maybe I mean so many things have been going on, but yes, it's important know the kind of food you're cooking and don't cook down all the food that needs all the food need that kind of you overly cook it. Yeah, especially for the children. Can you please make some emphasis with regards to the benefits for children and pregnant women?
Okay, for the pregnant women, we encourage them to eat different types of food. And we know there are conditions attached. When one is pregnant, some of them know how appetite to eat this. Some of them they vomit throughout whatever food they eat. They will throw it out. But we encourage them to eat different types of food. They will also encourage them to eat the vegetables and fruits.
Okay.
Especially the fruits. The vegetable, when we cook the vegetable, how can I say, we overcook the vegetables, but the fruit maintain their nutritional values. The fruit maintain their nutritional values. And then we encourage the pregnant woman to also eat one extra bowl or whatever meal. If she's taking 2 meals a day, she should increase it once the pregnancy comes. She increase it to additional bowl also, at least for her to have sufficient food in her system that our child can also survive on. So for the babies, from 6 months to up to 2 years, I think we talked about complementary feeding last time during the World Breastfeeding Week, and that's the time they are introduced to food. Even for the food for the babies, again, we overcook those food because we are encouraging the preparation of rice dust, edo, and plenty of cassava, whatever. Those we can make out of those local foods that we have. At age 6 months, the children too can also eat fruits. We also encourage the mothers to give the children orange, squeeze the orange and feed the child with a spoon. The child can also eat banana because they also have those nutritional values to tap up whatever they will lose from eating the cooked food.
Okay.
So those are things that we are pushing for the ministry.
Okay, so those of you listening, watching This is her voice radio program is aired on Truth FM every Tuesday, 11 to 12 noon. Our topic today is proper hygiene and safe food management practices. We have with us on via telephone Madam Regina Moore from the Nutrition Division at the Ministry of Health. My name is Magdalene. I'm here with Princess Zuza. So in your party comments, we respect your time. You say you're going to give us 20 minutes. I think we're going 24 minutes. We don't want to take out of your time, but just conclude, give your party comments as we're about to open the telephone lines and interact with the public.
Okay, so for just one key message is better hygiene practices leads to better health and then overall good growth and development for our body. So for the children are still growing. The proper hygiene for the children will grow properly. And for we, the older people above 20 years or above 18, our health will be maintained. Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thanks so kindly for honoring our invitation.
Okay, madam. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
You're welcome. Always, anytime. Okay, thank you. All right, so we took 6 minutes of our time. Yes. What did you learn from Madam Regina Moore about the take us?
Yeah, at least not to overcook the food. Because you see,
so you've been cooking food.
No.
You take wood, you take cool.
You know, sometimes when you try to explain it to some people, they feel as if to say, hey, you know, like you're not saying the right thing, or you want to teach them how to cook.
So you're man left you for that raw cooking business.
No, nobody can leave me for cooking. When I just cooking, they are married. I was saying.
My people, my people, they were more
when I just cooking, I got it about their fingers. Yes. So seriously, because some people when you're cooking, especially the potato green, when you not get black in the pan, the minute that green not done yet. Yes, on the serious note. And then where she talk about the safe environment for food, and then you know sometimes people don't even know what to put into fridge, and they don't even know what to put into there's a refrigerator, Xbox, and other things. Like some people buy their onion leaves, cucumber, everything they want to put it into freezer. You know that when you put it in the freezer, it can spoil. Yeah, seriously. And at least you take a put it in a cool area, cool temperature, and you know that will not over freeze that food to spoil. Or they will put it in the freezer, and at the end of the day, when you take it from there the next morning, everything will
I mean, my first experience with fridge, I mean, I took the banana and put it somewhere, it got black. it got black in my hands, so everybody like, Madeline, you really feel for true. The banana got everything got black like the phone. So you said it right. You don't. It's not all the food you can put in fridge. Yeah, I said the banana got black in my hand. Everybody say yes. Welcome to Moravia. Okay, so when it comes to also the meat, using I just got a jingle with it will be aired on Truth FM with an NGO. They talk about those who do the meat. Yeah, you do meat, you do the cutting and stuff like that. You have to wash those places that you cut the meat. Yeah, wash the areas with clean water. Make sure that the place is clean. Those of you selling fish, make sure right after Boulevard Junction, opposite the car wash, you have the women who can sell fish, different stuff and stuff like that. They usually go when you go to buy fish, they will help you cut it however you want it. I mean, those kind of areas, because you're feeding people. You are feeding first class, second class, third class people. If we got third class, if we have first and third class or whatever, but you are feeding people. You don't have a certain class of people that go over there because the fish is setting out for that. They're good.
Sure.
People buy those food and carry it to the biggest restaurants in town. And they prepare soup and they sell it $25 US. They sell it just a little pinch of it, they would sell it very expensive. So don't think that you are just an ordinary person that just do your work any kind of way. You have to be very, very sensitive because you are feeding people. You have to be you have to know the environment, how you keep it clean, because you are feeding people. You don't know the fish that has been bought from over there. You got people eating it. People from Liberians, non-Liberians, they got high profile people that eat the fish from there. I mean, just think about it, the kind of people. So what if you don't take care of it and someone takes the food home and they get sick? You definitely will not know, but you'll be causing problems to the society. So it's important that every one of us we take care of our, especially food, when it comes to food and ourselves. I mean, she talked about the issue of odor. I mean, it's something that we've talked about times of our numbers, and usually I call the attention of our motorcyclists. Most of them, they are wonderful people. I use motorbike a lot. Yes, I use motorbike a lot, especially when I'm holding people. I wanted to see me. I put my helmet on, but I mean, I've been so much, so much afraid of the helmet at times. I'll be like, yeah, especially when you're running out of time and you have to catch up with this deadline, this interview, or cover this other program, and I'll be looking at it and say, oh my God. So usually I'll take my cap, place it on me, and then have to put the cap there. So every one of us, one way or the other, we have to care for our environment, care for ourselves. If it attracts people to you, you can't like, for example, you get on the motorbike. If the person doesn't appear too good, you want to get them. So many times I've gotten that from a bike because I can't be paying my own money and be suffering. Yes, I can't pay my own money and be suffering and be living in fear. And you want to talk to me, we can't talk because of the stench. You're not caring for yourself. That's the office over there. So it's important. It's very important, and we may continue this discussion next week. And Zizi was saying, Madeline, you got to be careful how you discuss this thing, but it's important. It's important that we know these things, and it's very healthy. You want to say something about the course? We have 7 more minutes. All right, 7 more minutes. It's
1 or 2 calls I can make it.
Yeah. So and that's the numbers, please.
Okay, the number to call 077785961. 077785961 or 0777285961.
So place in your call. Let's remain civil and speak to the issue. Cook your food well. Best practices. Don't just do anything anyhow, and just know that when you're cooking for your home as well, people will definitely eat, and you have to be very careful. You clean your channels, you weapon on the lava.
Like you said it right, because especially for the fish sellers, right? Some people just take the fish from there, trusting their sense of humor that they keep their place clean. And somebody carry it to their homes and when they wash it one time, just put it in the pot because they say, the woman already cleaned it for me. The woman already did this for me.
The channels, you you clean the channels and then right there, and then you mold in the fufu. I mean,
well, you have to wash your sorry.
And then I mean, those are you eating coca or yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I usually say I taught the grade 1, be looking there, whether the phone is on flight mode. I taught grade 1 for some time, almost 3, 4, 5 years, man, with them. And then, I mean, you telling these kids, they go to the bathroom, they take small tissue with them, they carry to the bathroom, and then it's so small. Then you take it now, you put it, you use it.
Yeah.
Then what will leave on your hand? You will have stuff will leave on your hand, right? And when it leaves on your hand, what do? You get outside, you meet your friend, he's taking it. He's taking it, and then you ask him for it. Or he got bread, you take it. Or you see my man, what's up? Yeah, And then, well, because you did not wash your hands. So she talked about hand washing is important.
Yeah.
And then the hard germs are spread, illnesses. And then what happens? The child goes home, have eaten someone's feces. Yeah, someone's feces. And then what happens next? They get sick. And the mother noticed that Awa was crying 2 days ago and said, Awa was crying because that was making my child sick. Not knowing that the child has actually got eating someone feces from the campus. These things are very important. When I used to be teaching them, they're all laughing and joking and it be like at a certain point they'll be so serious because they say I've eaten my friendship. They say no. They say no. They contact he keep onto the bathroom. And the mother he keep onto the bathroom. I saw the way you are looking at my bread. But it's serious. And those who are taking care of the children, teachers who are listening right now, should be very careful how to go about teaching these things to the children, because the children will grow up, they'll go into the larger society, how they take care of themselves, how they take care of their environment, how they cook their food and stuff like that. So these things should be taught with passion. You teach them personal hygiene, proper hygiene management,
clean their
nails, their hair, and everything. At a certain point, when I'm teaching hygiene in the classroom, I tell you today we got inspection, so time. Or I tell you on noon, your kind of class, you take all your size, I smell it, you have your seat. Because it will generate your toes will get stink or start to get germs, rashes in everything. So it's very, very important, and you need to have a special time of health club. Have health club in the school. Those of you who are not open, those of you just opening, this is my recommendation to you. And if you want us to work along with you, Princess and I, we are here. We have a whole team. We'll come to you. We'll help you organize. Just organize it. We'll come there, even if it is on phone. I usually have these children from from BOMI, the Sifra Bill Institute. We have, we've been on break for some time, but we're going to start again. And I teach them on the phone. And guess what? They 45 minutes on the phone, they don't even want me to stop, because I don't buy or blow. I tell them what they need to know. And we can do the same. If we can reach to you every other time, we can do it by phone. Just the schedule. As soon as I fit in it and I'm good, we talk to them 15-20 minutes and caution them to continue these best practices. So 2 more minutes to 12. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing calls from the public, but I think everything resonates well. And we got 1 more minute. New summer is coming up with Kuba Sanga. So let's get this song. This one. So Princess, thanks for your support. And we want to say goodbye. Those of you who couldn't come through, I'm sorry. I don't know whether the phone was on flight mode, but it's important. Thanks so much to every one of you for listening, watching as well. Church Ball Hassanbility, Collie Blessing, Collie Emmett Hammer, and CDC Papi, Sunset Skater. And the rest of you want to say thank you so much for following this. Yes, we have to go.